Right, good evening. Welcome at the press conference after the FIBA World Cup qualifier Europe between the Netherlands and Ukraine. And here is the player Ilya Sidorov and the head coach of Ukraine, Ainas Bakatskic. We start with you, Ilya. It's 77-96 win over the Netherlands. You scored 25 points. What are your thoughts about this game?
It's a good win for us for sure, but the main win we as a country, as all people in Ukraine, we get today in Kherson. We get our city back. As we will get all our cities back, Ukraine will be independent again and always will be like that for sure. First of all, I want to say thank you for all the guys, all the people who watch us in Ukraine, who cheer for us, even if we don't have like big chances to qualify, but we cannot play not 100% when the people fighting over there on the war and doing like unbelievable things. That's first of all what we talk in the locker room and what we do in basketball. It's of course all the rules. It's important, but I don't know. It's like 70% of that is our effort, and we cannot not fight in that moments for our country. So thank you again for all of the people in Ukraine. Ми дуже переживаємо за вас, ми вас любимо. Дякуємо, що ви робите. Слава ЗСУ, слава Україні.
Thank you. You were supported today by many of Ukraine people as well. How was it to get supported by that crowd?
Yeah, of course, it's very important for us. Every time we go somewhere outside and we see the people with Ukrainian flags on the games, and you understand that they are not tourists here. You understand why they are here. And because of that, as I said, like, we will fight for them and we will try to show our maximum, no matter it's win or lose.
Thank you. Now we will go to the coach, Ainas Bakatskic. What's your opinion about the game?
If compared with the European Championship and World Cup qualify previous windows, we have now a totally different team. We have a lot of new players, some of the players who was there for the last cuts before the European Championship. And this 4 days, what we got like practice days for me was most important. Not so much talk about or preparing basketball-wise, because on a base, what we did before and offensively, defensively, just did some changes, and we're going to play that kind of similar basketball what we did before. But most important was atmosphere in a team, energy, aggressiveness. From that starts professional sport, and with that was probably one of the reasons why we start the game well. We execute well in offensively, and most important, in the first 2 quarters, we score all open shots. Sometimes you can do the crazy good things, smart basketball, but if you cannot make those 2 or 3 points, the previous actions don't mean anything. We score, we got the confidence, and then the game was. I'm happy as I can use all players for a game, and this again, how is the bench lives, plays, and like worries about the things what happening on the court. That was really wow, And also, of course, we play for those people who is now in a fight for Ukraine. They're in Ukraine. They fight for independent country, for freedom of Ukraine, for the soul. That's also, we did also for that fight like kind of small thing, because I know there's many guys in those fights watching how is the national team play.
Right, next game is next Monday in Riga against Iceland. You're feeling confident with the play your team made today to that game, or how do you look forward to the match?
Most important is usually like present day. That was today game. What will be after the 3 days? That will be after 3 days. We lost there in Iceland. We lost an overtime game. We got like probably the worst quality. We got like over 20 turnovers in that game, and we lost like a few points. 50% of success in a basketball is your decisions offensively. There in that game was terrible decisions, but it's we have to forget the game when we played against Iceland first round and focus on this second game, you know. And we know Arena, that's like our home. Riga is like our supporting city, supporting country, you know, and Latvia is. And I'm quite, you know, with this energy, aggressiveness, what we did today, what I see in the locker room, you know, like I usually say, that coaches before the game always happy. You never know how it will be after.
Thank you. From the press, you have a question for the coach? All right, then this is the end of the press conference. Thank you very much and good luck next Monday.
Thank you.
And of course, all the best with the situation
Thank you,
in
guys.
Ukraine. Yes, welcome back at the press conference for the FIBA World Cup qualifier between the Netherlands and Ukraine. Today we had 1,700 spectators here in Almere Topsportcentrum. All right, we'll start over. Yeah. Welcome back at the press conference after the FIBA World Cup qualifier match between the Netherlands and Ukraine. Today we had 1,700 spectators here in the Topsportcentrum Almere. And we were joined by Kai van der Vuurs de Vries, a point guard of the Netherlands team, and the head coach Radenko Varagic. Kai, we will start with you. How is your opinion about the match in the 77-96 loss against Ukraine? How is your opinion about the game?
Yeah, first of all, I think we were not ready in the beginning to play. We had a tough first half, but okay, we had some words in the locker room and we make some changes second half, and you see, I guess we won the second half, so I think we can be proud of how we played the second half, but okay, you see there's still a lot of work. We're young, it's a whole new team together, new coach, but okay, I don't like losing, but we need to learn from the second half and take the good things with us, and next game is on Monday.
Yeah, your own performance, you scored 90 points today, 19, just to be sure that I'm not confused with 90. 19 points today. How about your own performance this game?
Okay, it's always nice to have a good game, but at the end we lose together. You win together, you lose together, and okay, I'm happy that I scored 19 points, but then on the other side, the rest of the team also need to play good, and I mean, it's a team, so I'm not happy with that.
All right, thank you. We'll go over to Radenko Varagic. Radenko, your first game as head coach of the Netherlands national team. How you look back to the first one?
But I think everybody expect that this will be tough windows. We a fully renewed team, we make younger team, and we expect this. No, not to lose the game, but we expect tough games. And first half we were not, I think, mentally ready. We also make a lot of mistakes defensively, but how I already told, I'm really proud how team keep fighting, keep trying to do properly some things, and at the end we won third quarter and fourth quarter. How Kai told, we need to go from that, and we need to try to make better. Next games will be even more difficult against Spain in Spain, but doesn't matter. I think every game for us and this team will be learning process, because this is what Netherlands have on this moment, and that is that. I think that Netherlands have a good future. Only we need the time. We need to be patient to give these young kids time to grow up, to take their responsibility in the right way, to understand their roles, and to everybody pick up his own role. And I think this can be good.
Today you let the whole roster play, so all 12 players played. Is that for you like a test how the players perform in a European game, or is it more or less the experience they need to get?
A little both. Also, these all guys, doesn't matter how they are young, coming from their own clubs, and when I all have possibilities to put in the game, that means I rest somebody and I will not go in overload somebody in this period. But I believe to all team, I believe to all players. These 4 days really practice good, behavior good. All of them have good attitude. They really are proud that they're here, same like me, and. I will take all responsibility. They need to have all credits for future, because this is future of Dutch basketball, like we or not, but this is how we must, and we need to give them chance.
And then a question about the next game. Next Monday you will play in Spain.
Yes.
What do you expect for that game?
I expect that we play as much as possible like third and fourth quarter. That is my goal. That means that we show character, that we don't step back on the floor, that we don't give easy some running through the screens, don't give easy some ball screens, discuss some rotation, discuss some closeouts, how need to be, and how I told. I also think that you cannot tell from tribune anybody that have bad attitude. I think everybody have great attitude. And this is how it is. This is our real life. We know that before, and we need to fight with this.
Thank you. And looking into the press, you have a question? Not at all. Kai Radenko, thank you very much. Good luck next Monday in Spain, and hope to see you next time.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.